Me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest here tonight at BPW's Defcon 1 is a singles bout, and it is set who won fall. Introducing first,
Dan Maff, though. Somebody that's going to talk to Jacob Fatu like that, my goodness. Your average human being isn't going to do that.
No, not at all, but Dan Maff, he's not afraid of anything, but as you see him come out here, you'll understand why. Look at the size of the Bayonne badass.
He is a spectacle to be seen.
A match multiple months in the making. Dan Maff called out Fatu over the summer, and we are finally here. One of the biggest matches, both literally and figuratively, in Battlefield history.
Undoubtedly, possibly the biggest match. Danny Maff making it known when he made his return that he wants Jacob Fatu in the worst way. For what reason, I'm not sure.
ladies and gentlemen, now entering the battlefield. He comes to us tonight from Bayonne, New Jersey, and weighing in at 305 pounds. He is the Bayonne Badass. This is Danny Maff.
I'd like to take this time to publicly apologize to Mr. Maff. I've been calling him the Bayonne Badass.
And I hope he's never heard that, Joe. And you don't want to be in the same room.
Being the way he almost tore Savage's head off
opponent,
for a simple mispronunciation. I will never ever say I'm for Clamp now.
You can't even remember it.
Bayonne Badass, Danny Maff. Ladies and gentlemen.
And talk about moments, months in the making. The debut of Jacob Fatu in the battlefield. And he is ready.
Well, Jacob's been here before, but that's okay.
I apologize for that. That's yet another man. I don't want to screw anything up.
ladies and gentlemen, now entering the battlefield. He comes to us tonight from the Isle of Samoa and weighing in at 300 pounds, representing the Samoan dynasty. This is the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu and Danny Maff. Never thought I'd be able to call this match live. What a caliber of competition we have here in the battlefield.
It is a privilege to be calling this match here with you, Joe. Look at these two.
Two of the best heavyweights in the universe.
What a stare down.
Jacob Fatu looks like he took a little bit personally Danny Maff's call-outs over the past 2 months.
Anyone at home, if you've ever seen Danny Maff in person, you know how damn big he is. The fact that Jacob Fatu is even taller is terrifying to me. That is a prospect that does not sit right with me.
Look at Giuseppe, look at referee Giuseppe getting into these guys.
I was just gonna say,
my God, the gel's running out of his hair.
oh my, oh Giuseppe.
Oh, there goes Giuseppe.
Fatu's ready, Maff is ready, but we don't even have a referee. I don't think they even need one.
Maff drawing first blood. Fatu returns.
These two just throwing rights at each other.
Exchanging right hands. Look at this.
The referee still down on the ground. These two are turning themselves. There we go. And it keeps going.
They just punched each other in the side of the head 550 times apiece.
Big shoulder block, neither man moving an inch.
Not even close, and again.
You said earlier about the irresistible force moving the immovable object.
Indeed, I did. That's certainly fitting in this case.
once again. They can't even move each other. It's a rock and a hard place.
This is a case of iron sharpens iron. These guys, two of the best in the world again.
These two are going to have to nearly kill each other to put either man down.
We're talking worldwide, Connor. We're talking, as Danny Maff said, we're talking Japan, we're talking Puerto Rico, United States, Canada, Brazil, you name it.
I'm going to echo what you said. Two of the premier heavyweights in all of the United States and all of the world. Maff goes Fatu outside. What is he doing here? No way he's going to fly. Fatu stops him.
Danny Maff looked like he saw a ghost. He wasn't expecting Fatu to be back in the ring so quick. Up and over, outside goes Dan Maff.
And Fatu, maybe he's thinking of it.
Is Jacob Fatu? No.
No way, no way! Through the middle rope comes Fatu! Knocking Dan Maff all the way onto our entrance steps.
Danny Maff's going to be in a bad way right now, going back first into the corner of those stairs.
And this fecal matter chant from the BPW faithful is absolutely the correct call.
Fecal matter, I like that call. Oh no, Jacob's bringing the household furniture into play here.
It's not like we have a referee to stop him.
Throwing a chair, bouncing right off Danny Maff's head.
Fatu, he's not done. He's bringing out the furniture.
He's got a table. Bad intentions, undoubtedly.
Fatu, he's not done. Dan Maff.
But Maff's already back to his feet.
He just got hit in the head with a chair. And Dan Maff is now back at it. Oh! You heard that echo all throughout the Signature Training Center.
Dan Maff returns the favor, driving that chair right into the spine of Jacob Fatu.
You can see in the background our referee, still down as Dan Maff now wrestles Fatu back up.
Oh, into the guardrail, look out!
I think the front row better move back.
I hope they stay the hell away from us.
They are well within the splash zone. And Joe, I think that's another table.
It is indeed.
That is yet another table.
What in God's name is going on?
Fatu now grabbing a chair from the front row.
And looking to wear Danny Maff out again. Oh, and he does.
This crowd wants it again.
One more time, and he's going to deliver. Oh my gosh, again right off the head.
Dan Maff wanted this. And, you know, I think deep down inside, the sick son of a bitch is enjoying it.
I think you're right. Fatu slapping five with Santa Claus here in the front row. Gotta love it.
Only in the battlefield.
Santa Claus, obvious fan of
my gosh.
BPW.
Oh, man. Joe, that's the third table.
What the? Where are they getting all these tables from? First of all.
Joe, I helped set up this ring today, and we did not have that many tables.
I was going to say.
I don't know. Maybe Fatu brought him himself to punish Dan Maff with. And here we go. Fatu setting up a third table around the ring. We're going to need a cleanup crew.
I'll say, holy smoke.
Fatu looking for Dan Maff.
Oh! That's a trash can lid.
He just destroyed that trash can lid by smacking it over the noggin of Fatu. And Maff's not done. He's bringing the weapon with him.
Headbutt from Danny Maff. That was not smart.
No.
Oh! And now Fatu returns the favor with that garbage can lid right off the skull of Dan Maff. How much more can his head take?
So this is a war already. And I see no sign of these two slowing down. And Maff,
Jacob Fatu just dumped Danny Maff over the guardrail.
Oh, this is This is going to continue into the crowd here. The bleachers have been completely vacated. As we try our best to get you the action here.
Let's be honest. None of us thought this was actually going to be a wrestling match.
No, absolutely not. This is a fight. And Dan Maff just throws another chair.
They're literally throwing chairs at each other. Dan Maff, big roundhouse right there. Shirt says heel for life, his calling card.
These two back into ringside.
What do you mean back into ringside? Were they even in ringside?
This cannot bode well for either one of these men.
Maff driving Fatu's head right into that corner turnbuckle.
Headbutt from Fatu. What has Fatu got in mind here? Oh, you can't be serious.
This cat, you gotta be kidding me.
Joe, these are human beings. I don't know if anyone's even going to survive this.
You can't see it on the camera, but there's a table perched right underneath these guys on the outside.
Oh,
and
my God!
He just fell right through it. Oh, my God!
Well, if Dan Maff needed anything, it was that. Dan Maff is now in complete control of this contest. He just tossed Jacob Fatu off the middle rope, all the way to the outside, through a table.
And now Dan Maff mocking Jacob Fatu.
Here's a replay. Fatu all the way to the floor on the outside of the ring, through a table. Maff on top of him. This is what Dan Maff wanted, Joe. This is the beating he wanted to put to Jacob Fatu.
And you're absolutely right, and you alluded to it earlier. You said that Dan Maff is enjoying this, and he really is.
He is. He's enjoying the beating. He's receiving. He's enjoying the beating. He's giving to Fatu, and he's got yet another table set up in the ring here.
The only thing I know is these two men are not ordinary people.
No, not at all. Freaks of nature. I hope Maff never hears me say that, but
I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, he's probably gonna watch this match back. So. Better for you. I mean, I've been calling him the Bayonne badass. It's Bayonne.
And Maff raking at the face of Fatu.
Got him draped over that middle rope there.
Maff wasting no time. Oh, he is biting the toes.
That is horrendous. Where's Snitsky?
That is the last thing that I expected Dan Maff to do tonight.
Crowd chanting, you sick, you know what? He's going for it again.
Oh my gosh. This was not on my bingo card. Again, he looks to be enjoying it.
That is a sick man.
And a kick right to the midsection, probably below the belt.
Danny Maff like a man possessed right now.
Ever since Fatu went crashing through that table, this has been all Dan Maff, and he is taking advantage of every second here. Maybe a straight jacket. No. Rainmaker! The ripcord clothesline center of the ring. Fatu's down. It's not like a ref could count to three, even if Dan Maff wanted to.
Maff signaling it, it's over. What else does he possibly have in store?
Check out the table in the corner there. But I think Maff has other plans.
Hoisting Jacob back up to that top rope area.
Oh my God.
So, torture rack position.
So is he going for the burning hammer?
I believe so.
Oh, such a big man, no!
Oh, Fatu! Big time athleticism.
No!
He blocked the cutter.
And a kick!
Handspring standing moonsault, beautiful.
Fatu showing life.
Crowd getting behind Jacob Fatu here in the battlefield.
And Maff now going on the outside of the ring. Jacob gives chase.
Referee still nowhere to be found.
Oh man. And Dan Maff has been placed on the table.
No way.
By Jacob Fatu. And Joe, I think I know what Fatu has in mind.
Connor, this could end a career.
Fatu from the heavens puts Dan Maff through a table. A big splash.
Jacob Fatu from the top ropes, splashing down to Dan Maff.
We have our doctor in here.
Dr. Frick. Danny Maff has not moved.
No, he has not.
He's out cold.
Here's our replay. Take a look. Massive impact. Dan Maff. Again, I can't keep repeating the same thing over and over, but Dan Maff wanted this. Ask and you shall receive.
And the referee's back.
Oh!
He's not human.
He is absolutely not human. Dan Maff just got his shoulder up. He was, and we just saw the replay. He was splashed from Fatu all the way outside of the ring through a table.
The splash from Jacob Fatu is normally, now look at this. Moonsault, nailed him. That's gotta be it, Connor. There's no way.
No way in hell.
And again, Danny Maff gets his arm up at 2.
Well, Joe, there was a reason that Dan Maff called out Fatu because he knew he could bring the fight to him. And Maff is not going to lay down for anything. Again, I said at the beginning of this match when the bell was sounded that one of these two are going to have to kill the other to keep him down for 3.
And I'm starting to think you're right.
Fatu awaiting Dan Maff.
Jacob Fatu calling for Maff to get up. Uh-oh, Maff puts the brakes on, back elbow.
What's Maff got from the middle rope here? It's a big man coming down. Oh my God! And a spear!
We just saw a 285-pound Canadian destroyer.
Oh! And Fatu just kicked out.
What is it gonna take?
And the fecal matter chants return, and rightfully so.
The blessed fecal matter.
And Dan Maff just said what we're all thinking. We just saw a near 600-pound Canadian destroyer right into a spear through a table. And Maff, here we go. That replay. Bam!
My word.
That's going to be on every highlight reel for the next decade. And Maff in the corner. Fatu meets him with a super kick. And again.
And a third.
Oh! A low blow from Maff.
Wait a second, Danny Maff stole this.
Danny Maff just stole
Ladies
one.
and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Danny Maff.
Dan Maff with a low blow when the referee couldn't see it.
But look at him, he's just as surprised as everybody else. He can't believe it. My God, Connor. Danny Maff pulled out all the stops here. It took a long blow, but he was able to stack up Jacob Fatu, get his shoulders pinned to the mat. What a setup, what a co-main event. For our main event, we're coming up here, the Championship Eliminator. 10 superstars are going to enter this thing. Eliminations are going to happen when you're pinned or submitted. 2 people who are drawn at random will start the match.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on. Dan Maff has a mic.
Now! Hey! Cut the music! Premier Network! PABPW! Acknowledge me!
Wow. The disrespect from Dan Maff challenging this BPW and pro Samoan crowd to acknowledge him. Taking a stab at the Ottawa dynasty there.
And Joe, coming off of this, we're going to send it over to a few interviews from some of the participants in tonight's Championship Eliminator.